I've been making mud pies since I was about 3 or 4 years old, and I did that for free, and now I get paid to do that. My job is more informing our clients and helping our clients sort of understand what they need for a ground investigation. So I will discuss with them their needs, their requirements, and then we'll put together a price that's the most cost-effective solution for them to get that job done. So it could be a nuclear power station, or it could be for a new school, and we have to just do the sort of find out the ground conditions that are underneath that structure, and so that when they do the design that they can build appropriate foundations for that structure.
So I work as an environmental engineer, and I started off as a placement student while I was finishing my master's degree, and then when I finished uni they offered me a permanent position at Cognition, and I've been there 10 months now.
Yeah, my job entails bringing in work to the company. So I contact consultants, clients, and see if they've got suitable work for us.
I was very lucky, and I was able to do an A-level in geology at school, and that sort of led me to a degree in geology. But most geology degrees, you can actually just go straight in with a sort of bit of science background. However, I was able to get away with just a BSc honours. The majority of employers these days do prefer MScs, but if you're going to be a contractor like myself, most contractor employers, such as Structural Soils or others, would actually just want you as a person who's willing and able to go out there and be more practical.
My qualifications are a BSc in geology and an MSc in applied environmental geology. And I don't think I needed a master's to get my job, but I think it made the whole job hunting process much easier than many of my friends that didn't go for masters.
I got to where I am by initially doing geology at A-level. I didn't really know what I wanted to do in my career or what I wanted to do at university, so I decided then to do geology at university.
My job is partially site-based, partially office-based. So when I'm on site, I am overseeing environmental monitoring, I'm scheduling geotechnical and chemical testing, liaising with labs, and overseeing any kind of treatment on site, whilst also doing any reporting that's needed for that site. When I'm in the office, I do a lot of report writing for projects, anything from our tender stage through to handover and completion documents.
I decided to start working in the area of contaminated land because I got an opportunity with a company. I started out in the industry with a site investigation company, so I was going around the country, digging trial pits, doing boreholes, analysing sites for clients. Worked there for about a year. On that, I ended up securing a job as an engineering geologist.
I think my biggest wow moment of my career so far would probably be seeing a contaminated land site for the first time. You know, seeing hotspots dug out, seeing free product in the ground, and actually seeing the remediation make a difference. Seeing bioremediation in action, and what a difference it makes on a site. I think the most challenging thing for me at the moment is time management, when you're juggling quite a few different projects that have very different scopes, but equally it can be really rewarding to be on top of it. And I also think you've got to be really adaptable to changing circumstances. You never know what's going to crop up on site. You know, reading the site investigation reports doesn't always mean you know exactly what you're going to find, and unexpected ground conditions can crop up at any time.
I would love a young student to consider geology as a career path, because it's just so varied. You can follow whatever path you want, but geology is such a varied way of a job.
I think it's a really important industry to work in because there's such a demand for it. There's such a demand for new housing, new commercial buildings, and we need to develop them in a sustainable way, all of which is kind of encompassed in contaminated land work.
I think it's important people go into the field of contaminated land because it keeps that knowledge out there, keeps that development going, and redevelopment. Certainly in the cities, you look at the West Midlands, look at inner Manchester, inner any city really, you've got former industrial sites that are sat there derelict, not being used. They're brownfield. They can be redeveloped, reinvigorated, and create new communities.
I would say if you're interested in working in contaminated land, then maybe don't panic about what specific area of that you're going to go into. There's so many different things you can do, from site-based work and office-based work, through engineering, through geology, through chemistry. You can have an impact through so many different routes. So don't panic about making, the right choices.
Just do what you enjoy. That's what I did. I followed what I enjoyed. I didn't particularly get good GCSEs. I got 6 C's at GCSE. I got a C and D in science. I got 2 A levels, a geology A level and an economics A level. I'm now a doctor in geology. So I really found myself when I went to university. So get there, follow your dreams, do what you enjoy.